Hey guys, what's up? It's Pixelade here and welcome back to the channel. Today I am here with the one and only Spring Sims.
Hello, what's up?
And today we're going to be going over our predictions for The Sims 4 University. Of course, we all know of the leak that was posted, I would say 3 or 4 days ago now, and we've had some time to really think about it, and it's likely coming. Of course, it's not confirmed by EA yet, but it is likely coming, and we have a list of some features that we think are going to be coming with this university expansion pack. Now, if we made a video talking about what we want to see in this game, it could go on forever and we'd be talking for hours. So we decided not to do that because I actually already have videos uploaded with Iron Seagull kind of relating to that topic. So today we're going to be going over what we think is going to be coming with the expansion pack and our predictions for gameplay, objects, create a sim, and more. So if you want to kick things off, Steven, you're more than welcome to, because I actually don't have a very long list because I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of pessimistic right now because the past couple of packs haven't been too good in my opinion. There have been a lot of sacrifices and a lot of features have been left out. So I don't have the biggest list, but if you want, you can kick things off.
For like my gameplay prediction features that I think we might get is an aptitude test. You know how like in The Sims 2, you could just go ahead and apply to college via the computer and kind of just submit your way through university that way. But in The Sims 3, you could possibly, have the mascot come into your door and, they drop a little goodie basket with the aptitude test and some goodies, and you apply that way and ship your sim off to university. So I think we might get the aptitude test in some sort of way, either by mascot or by computer, whichever way. Also scholarships too would definitely be a feature that I honestly believe that they would totally include into the pack, because your sims are going to be flat broke if you're sending your teen off to university with no money. They need some type of way to really sustain themselves while in college. It'd be kind of cool if they actually implemented what I think they might implement into the pack. Like you get a scholarship based on your skills or your grades, basically your living situation. Like in The Sims 2, they had where you could get a scholarship based off if you're an orphan or you're an alien, or if you just have a single parent and you just kind of get a scholarship that way. And then the other thing that I was thinking that they might implement into the game are roommates. So roommates is a thing that I honestly think that would be a good way to implement into the game, how you have a sim introduce yourself to another sim. So the other features I think the Sims might implement into the game are roommates, and that is another way where they could have your sim interact with another sim and kind of build that relationship as they go forth into their college career, or just have a person that they annoy or may not get along with, the silent type. Who knows? You could have different roommates that have different personalities. That could be a thing based off their traits. And then the other thing that I don't think that they would implement, but just a thought, it's a stretch, student loans.
I don't see that coming to the game just because we've been very disappointed with the features with the past couple of packs with Realm of Magic. That would definitely be a little optimistic. It would be cool to see that and it would be very realistic. And me being completely honest, the budget for the packs lately just feels like it's just so much lower and it feels like things are constantly being rushed out, and that's just a personal opinion. Of course, everyone's gonna have a different opinion about that, but I seriously believe that there's gonna be a lot of setbacks with this pack. There are gonna be a lot of sacrifices, and I think that's definitely gonna be one of them. I don't think that's gonna be in The Sims 4 University or Discover University or whatever it's called.
I don't know if you all remember, back when The Sims 4 Get Famous came out, if you were in the acting career, you could actually go to work with your Sims and kind of walk around and do all the things that you need to do and have that. It would be a feature that I think they would add where you could go to class with your sim, because if you remember in The Sims 3, you could go to your lecture with your sim. So that could be like a possible thing that they might add into the game, where you could just go to class with your sim through a lecture hall or a welcoming party, especially sororities and fraternities as well.
I like the sororities and fraternities, but I really want them to focus on the dorm aspect, and that is going to bring me to my list. We do have a lot of repeating features, things that we both want to see, and one of the first things that I put down on my list, not that I want to see, of course I want to see all of these things here, but what I think is going to be in this expansion, I think they're going to bring back the NPC roommates like you did talk about, kind of reminding us of The Sims 2 and The Sims 2 University. I definitely prefer the university experience in The Sims 2 over The Sims 3. The Sims 3 was nice, let's be honest, there were lots of fun moments, but you can probably agree with me that there were a lot of moments where you were like, okay, we've explored everything, can we just get through it already and get your degree so we can move move on because the replay value lacked big time. So I want them to really focus on fixing that issue with this pack. I don't want another pack where I'm constantly disappointed, and I'm putting my hopes low on purpose because I don't want to be disappointed. You know, I want to like this game and I want it to be worth the money that they're going to price it at, because obviously if it's an expansion, it's going to be priced at $40 US, and I feel like for that price, you guys deserve to be getting a game that is filled with lots of enjoyable moments that you don't just enjoy once. You can play this game over and over and over again and relive this college experience 2 years from now and still find it as fun and as fresh because of that. Like, honestly, I would take replay value over any of these features. Like, I just want it to have replay value.
I agree with you 100%. The more replay value that we have, the better.
Besides the NPC roommates, I definitely want to see night classes, and I think that they are going to implement that into the game. I have a feeling they are really gonna go with a realistic approach to this expansion pack. For a realistic college experience, a lot of college students have night classes and then they go to sleep and they have a super early morning class. There are so many things that I want to see. Trust me, guys, I can make a million videos on this. But what I think we're going to see, I think they are finally going to bring online dating into The Sims 4 University. And why do I think this? A while back, Sim Guru Grant actually made a tweet talking about how they've been wanting to put this in the game, but they really haven't found like a good place for it yet. Literally, university is the perfect place for this. Young college students, not only are they looking for relationships, but they're looking for little flings, no strings attached. You know what I'm saying? So this would be the perfect pack to bring that.
I agree with that. It would definitely be the best way to implement online dating for sure.
Now, up next, I think they're gonna also bring some new delivery food options. I know these are smaller features that I am listing, but honestly, it's always the smaller things that make the game really fun. The little details are the best. So hopefully we get things like Chinese food, Indian food, Japanese food, etc. I hope they implement some sort of like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates type of thing into The Sims. I think they're going to make rental properties a thing in The Sims 4 University. We kind of already have it with apartment life, but the ability to actually change a lot and make it a lot that you can rent instead of buy just makes sense, especially for a pack like this. You know, your Sims are college students. I don't see them going to university and buying a lot or buying a house. They're not going to be doing that. They're most likely going to be renting property with a lease. So that only makes sense to me. And I hope that they do bring these rental properties into the game and maybe have some sort of like system where you have like a landlord that you have to pay rent to.
I have this idea that I think they might add school breaks. If you have like seasons in your game, if you have the Sims 4 season expansion pack, your Sims could have school break like fall, winter, summer, maybe even spring. Real people don't really go to school all year round and never leave. They have breaks in between. So like having your Sim take a fall break at least for a couple Sim days or a week would possibly be a thing. And like summer break, the whole summer based on your Sim's calendar and how long you have the links for, they could implement that into the gameplay feature for the calendar system.
That's a really good idea, but then it has me thinking, what about players that don't have seasons? Like, how would they know when summer is?
Yeah,
that would be a good pack integration thing. Like, I also like to think about pack integrations because I feel like with every expansion pack that we get, in some sort of way, they kind of integrate or tie into each other. So I think seasons is definitely gonna tie in that sort of way, like with breaks.
I also had another feature that I think they might add into the game where it's not just young adults going to college, it's young adults through elders going to college. And if your elders wanted to go to college, or your adults, most likely elders, they could go to college at like a discounted rate. Could probably be a thing that they might add into the game. Because like, you know, your elders, they've literally lived a long life, and if your Sim is retired, they could, you know, have the idea of like, I want to go back to school and learn something new, but I don't have enough funds to actually go. So maybe if I apply for like this certain type of, I don't know, grant or whatever, for me to go at a discounted rate or for free, I could do that. So elders could have a higher education.
That's true. The more that I'm thinking about it, honestly, I think that it's very possible that they could add scholarships or grants into the game, just because with the past couple of packs, they've really been focusing on, you know, adding realistic things. And those are definitely two realistic things with university or college students. So I think it's possible that we actually could see scholarships in the game, but I just don't know how they would implement them.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to implement them into the game, but it is a cool feature that I think they should good add. And then the other one is part-time jobs is another thing that they could have on campus.
Oh, they're definitely gonna add that. Yeah, they're definitely gonna add more of those. Yeah.
We actually have, if you remember, the Missionary of Labor, that old gameplay update that we had, or patch update we had a while back ago, where your Sims could register for whatever they wanted. And then I believe for Island Living, they added part-time jobs for your young adults through elders, I believe. So that could possibly be a thing that you could do while living on campus.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. They're definitely gonna add a lot of part-time jobs. Not to, be shady or anything, but it seems like they're, especially with Island Living, they focus more on those part-time jobs than a lot of other things. I think they give us 3 of them, and because they're rabbit holes and they're just text-based, like there really isn't gameplay around them, then it's kind of easy to add those things into the game. And that's why, with this pack being centered around university and college students, you really don't have too much time to work full-time when you're being a student. So I definitely see them adding part-time jobs, and because it's easy coding and something that isn't going to, cost them any resources to add into the game, I definitely think they're gonna put several of those in.
Yeah, I agree.
The college life isn't just about, doing schoolwork and going to class. It's also about the life you have when you're not in class. So there's definitely gonna be like a party side to it, like a wild side. I just don't know how they're going to show us that in terms of gameplay.
Yeah, they might add that into the trailer, saying your Sims can live the life of studying and then also live the life of partying as well. I don't know how they're gonna really add that into the game, or how they're gonna incorporate it all.
This is an obvious one of features that I predict will be added. I think we're gonna get the llama mascot back, because why wouldn't we?
Yeah. I agree. The llama mascot would be totally cool to add. Objects, these are the things that I think that they will implement into the game for sure. From what I've seen in the past, from like The Sims 3 and The Sims 2, are pool tables, because we don't really have them in The Sims 4. So it would be a really good way to incorporate pool tables into the game for sure. And mini fridges, because no college student in the right mind would never buy a full-fledged fridge, because that's kind of insane, or a cooler, because that's just kind of small. So the next best thing, buy a mini fridge. So that's something I could see being into the game as an object for build and buy.
And to go along with those mini fridges, bunk beds.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that with The Sims 3, bunk beds were introduced with Generations, but they brought the Murphy beds in with University. This is the perfect pack to bring both of them in. I really can't think of much more as far as objects. I want to try to be, conservative with my list, because I've been let down so much recently. I'm not trying to make this huge list of things that I think are gonna come, and then next thing you know, we're gonna look like Boo Boo the Fool because they're not gonna be in the game. So that's pretty much all that I have for build by objects. And for Create a Sim, I only really put 3 things down, because these are 3 things that I definitely know for sure that they are most likely gonna add. And that is going to be a varsity jacket, skinny jeans, because every college student, come on now, skinny jeans or ripped jeans, some sort of denim, also possibly even t-shirts and hoodies, and just things like that. Fashion that is geared towards a university student. And those are the 3 main things that I can think of. Of course, there are going to be other Create a Sim stuff that's gonna be added, but these are like 3 things that definitely pop into my mind when you say college student.
That's all I really had to, basically.
Okay, so we didn't talk about the world, so we're gonna talk about the world really quickly now. Steven has got an opinion on the world. I think we're gonna be disappointed with the world. I think we're gonna get like a legit like 6 or 7 lots, maybe 8 total. That's it. I just feel like it's gonna be kind of underwhelming, because of course a lot of the resources are gonna be put into the gameplay, because this is such a highly anticipated pack and they really can't mess this up. So I really feel like they're gonna put a lot of effort into the gameplay and kind of cheap out a little bit on the world, and I'm okay with that. So I think they're going to be 6 to 8 lots total. How many do you think they're going to be?
See, I disagree with you. I, for one, think that we're gonna have 11 to 15 lots, because
you're gonna end up being Boo Boo the Fool, I'm gonna tell you that.
Honestly, no. You have to remember. See, with Del Sol Valley, I believe we got like 11 to 14 lots, and then with Sulani, we had like, I think 15 lots. We had quite a lot of, big lots, more, space value in the expansion packs and like the game pack worlds.
That is true.
We might be able to get more lots, but the houses might be flat out ugly. So we'll just have to fix them ourselves. But then again, 15 lots, the max, is what I think we might get.
Okay, that has me thinking, because I kind of really wasn't thinking too much about how they do kind of give us a lot of lots, especially with expansion packs. I've just been so used to, you know, what we've been getting with game packs. So I'm gonna up my prediction to 6 to 10 lots. I don't think 15, but I think somewhere between 6 and 10, as 10 probably being the highest that I think is possible. You know, it's very possible we can get more than 10 lots. I just don't think it's likely, at least in my opinion. I don't think it's likely.
That is true. And like the majority might be residential, where we like rent, and like maybe like a dorm or two, possibly. The library, of course, you gotta learn, and then maybe like a lounge area and maybe like a gym. But the majority will be like where you can, like, your Sims can actually sleep and stay and interact with different Sims around the community of the university world.
Oh
Like,
yeah, there's definitely only gonna be one world that they give us. And I hope that they give us a lot of empty lots too. We were very disappointed with how the buildings turned out in Realm of Magic, and I would have rather them just given us all empty lots and, you know, let the players take over and do what they needed to do with them to make them better. And those extra resources and that extra time could have been used to really make the gameplay better. And I hope they do that with University. Honestly, just give us empty lots. Let us build everything. I don't care. Just give us good gameplay so that we could really, you know, enjoy this pack and that there's actually replay value with it. So even if we don't get all empty lots, I hope that we do at least get like a set of empty lots that we can, you know, set to be rented out or something, so that, you know, you have a wide selection to choose from in a world kind of like Newcrest, where maybe there's a street or two where there's literally just a bunch of empty lots and you can kind of designate what you want on that street. I feel like that would be cool.
Honestly, the more gameplay we have, the better. I don't care about the lots, to be honest. I'd rather just have new, better gameplay where I can keep on replaying it and replaying it as much as I want. It would be totally, totally cool. But my prediction is like 11 to 15. Yours is like 6 to 10. And so we can have a bit of a, you know, compromise. But
12.
That's 12. Only 12. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing less.
12 is fine. I can live with 12. We're talking about not what we want, what we think there's going to be. I want 20 lots, but we ain't getting 20 lots.
No, we ain't getting 20. We only getting like maybe 6 to 10, possibly 12. But that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much gonna wrap this video up, guys. Now, here's the thing, yeah, I know this video could have went on forever, but we decided to do something a little different with this and really talk about some features that we think are going to come. Now, it's very possible that we could be wrong. We could be completely wrong. The University expansion could have completely different features than what we think, but this is just our personal opinion on what we think is coming. But we want to hear from you guys. What do you think is going to come with this expansion pack? List all of the features down in the comment section below, and also, besides what features you think are going to come with the expansion pack, also put features that you would like to see in the expansion pack, whether you think they're coming or not.
This was
I hope
fun.
you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and add it to your favorites playlist right here on YouTube. Click the subscribe button today to become a little lemon, and also click the link that's going to be pinned down in the comment section below. That link is going to take you to Springsim's channel. Make sure you click that link and subscribe to him as well, and click the bell next to the subscribe button on both our channels so that you will be notified every single time we upload a brand new video. You can follow me on social media. That includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, and more. Links will be down in the description box below. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and of course, thank you so much for joining me, Steven. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Happy to be here. Excitement.
And hopefully we enjoy University when it comes out.
Let's hope.
Bye, guys.
Bye.